Hi everyone, it's your favorite wannabe YouTuber here, and let's talk about Us. Us is a 2019 American horror film, written and directed by Jordan Peele, starring Lupita Nyong'o and Winston Duke. Now I have a very bad habit where I rewatch something to the point of overanalyzing it. And maybe that's what happened with Us, because when I had first seen the movie, I had really liked it. But after rewatching it recently, I noticed some glaring issues. But before I start bitching about it, let me talk about the good stuff first. The acting. The acting is top-notch. Lupita Nyong'o has already proven herself to be a very capable actor, and it shows. She is effortless in her role and conveys every emotion very naturally. She does a splendid job of portraying both the counterparts and is a joy to watch. Winston Duke also managed to hold his ground against her. He has some of the funniest lines in the movie. Even the kids were good, and unlike other child actors, their portrayal wasn't cringy but felt very effortless. The directing. Jordan Peele has already proven himself with Get Out that he is a very capable director and is here to stay. His directing is very good in the movie. Some of the scenes and visuals are very interesting to watch, and he has clearly put his heart into his projects, and it shows. The technical aspects of the movie are perfect and fine-tuned. His directing adds a sense of style and flair to the film, and helps it to stand out and have its own distinct place. Original content. In the year where everything is mostly comic book movies, sequels or live-action reboots, it's great to see some original contents in the chart. Honestly, there's a limit to how much Disney you can tolerate before it goes stale, so it's good to see something fresh and new coming out. Now you may say that the body snatcher and doppelganger trope is very old and has been done before. And yes it has. But the concept is timeless. It's the take and how you interpret it and make it your own that matters. And Jordan Peele has taken the concept of body snatchers and has done his own spin on it. Some of my issues with the film are the story itself. As much as I enjoyed the whole concept, the story itself is a bit disappointing. It starts off great, but halfway through the film, it starts to drag and lose its tension. The scares don't really work and horror element decreases. It feels underdeveloped and kind of predictable at times. Unlike Get Out, which has some amazing blend of horror and comedy while still maintaining the tension, this movie falls flat at times, and even though Winston Duke had some funny lines, sometimes his jokes feel misplaced and end up taking away from the tension of the serious moment. The doppelgangers. The body snatchers themselves aren't that scary. In the beginning they are terrifying and kind of mysterious, but as the movie progresses, they lose any sort of mystery. I wish they had given more thought to them. Like, I want to know more about the society, how they progressed, and how they planned for attack. Also, I wish they had changed up how they communicated. The shrill screams that they used were just distracting and took me out of the film. The idea and the concept was there. It's the execution that could have been better. Underwhelming twist. The main twist at the end is predictable and kind of disappointing. I went into the movie without any preconceived notion, but I could still see the twist from a mile away. I know the reveal is supposed to shock us, but at that point mostly everything had been resolved, so it had no effect on the story. Rather than keeping it off till the end, the reveal should have been made halfway through the film. It would have added a whole new sense of tension to the movie and would have made for a much interesting third act. Us is not a bad movie. It's still miles above the shitty horror films of recent years. It is a breath of fresh air among all the Aladdins and Lion Kings. Jordan Peele is a director who can deliver. He has a great sense of understanding and a flair for the horror. But for me, Us misses that mark. Maybe it's just me having too much expectation, but after Get Out, can you even blame me? Although it's not quite up the par of Get Out, it's still an enjoyable film in its own right. But I do hope Peele's next project is something much more interesting and new. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel. I usually cover movies, start from MCU to DC and also other sci-fi stuff. Thank you for watching.